that when patients first come to see us, they're terrified, and partly because they don't know what's happening.
Oftentimes, patients hear the word cancer and they feel like somebody pulled a dark cloud over their head.
But by the end of their treatment, they realize they're a lot stronger than they thought they were, and that's nice.
The internet is a highlight reel. People share the best stories, people share the worst stories that they have, so it's kind of a scary place for information and very prone to inaccuracies.
We have more breast cancer survivors than not. You always hear the bad things, you always hear the horror stories. Most people survive their breast cancer.
About 15 to 20% of breast cancers are diagnosed between the age of 40 and 49.
We're seeing a lot more young breast cancers. They don't get picked up as early because they're thought to be cysts, things like that. So I think getting them earlier is better, at least for a baseline.
Most of the people do well, and most of the people are cured of their breast cancers.
Breast cancer care here in Mid-Missouri, we stay as up to date as everyone else and do exactly what all the big places do.
We have everything. Our team includes the medical oncologists, the surgeons, pathologists, radiation oncologists, radiologists. We have the latest machines and we have the latest treatments here in Jeff City. You don't have to go anywhere outside of Jeff City to get your breast cancer care.
But the difference is when I see patients, these are my friends and neighbors. These are people that I'll have long-term relationships as opposed to seeing strangers who you would find in Kansas City, St. Louis, Mayo Clinic, or other places like that.
I've had many acquaintances from other locations who have told me they were diagnosed with breast cancer and they waited long periods of time to get in to see their surgeon. I'm kind of astounded because we make an effort to get the patients in as quickly as possible. We leave slots open so we'll be available if there's a new diagnosis of breast cancer.
People like to say, I need you to see someone today. I see them that day.
If I see a woman who needs to be seen by the medical oncologists or plastic surgeons, I don't have to send them across town or out of town. I just walk down the hallway, or in the case of a plastic surgeon, he's just next door.
We know each other. We can quickly ask questions of one another and make sure that we're tailoring treatment to the patient's specific goals.
I see them everywhere. We know each other, and we're kind of a nice big family here. I would say what I want our community to know is that screening is very important. Talk to your primary care, talk to your family members, make sure they get their screenings, and this will save their lives.
Fortunately, most women do survive breast cancer, and it makes my day to see them come back a few years down the road and said, hey, remember me, you cured my breast cancer.